Welcome to the studio, it's Froyle here, and today I'm going to show you how to create a layered collage with mixed media techniques. Now we're using the theme of a world map and we're combining pen and wash techniques along with stencil patterns on craft paper, and of course we've got to pull out the gel plate. It wouldn't be an episode without the gel plate. I'm going to show you how to put all of these fabulous papers together in a beautiful collage, and I'm using my art journal. And that's because this is a sneak peek from my Class 10 Textures of Travel in Collage, 100 days of collage. In this class, we're covering day 64 to 70. It's an absolutely fabulous mixed media art class, the most comprehensive art class I've ever created. Also today, I've got something extra special. I have 2 annual memberships for Skillshare. You can watch all of my 23 classes, and there's also thousands of others. So if you are interested in the fabulous platform, follow the link you'll find in the description under the video, sign up for my newsletter, and you go into the draw automatically. Now, this is only for this week, and next week I'm drawing one winner from each week, so make sure you jump in straight away. You'll also receive a free print. The winners will be announced by email and in my Facebook group, so have a look there. Let's jump in. I'm so busting to show you this lesson. And just remember, there's 69 other ones waiting for you to join. Day 67, Map of Wandering. Create a collage using fragments of real or handmade maps. Highlight imagined routes, pathways, or borders to symbolize the journeys we take, both outward into the world and inward into ourselves. Sounds pretty exciting, using old maps. So I'm going to start with this absolutely fabulous stencil that I found of the world map, and I've put it onto it's not actually watercolor paper, it's printer paper, but it's a beautiful textured paper, and I'm drawing around the map with a Sharpie pen. Now this is a really easy technique, just drawing around the stenciled areas. I wanted to have a little play, pull out some watercolors, splash some paint around, and think about what I might want to create with this map idea. So because the map's quite detailed and my beautiful little Sharpie pen is so fine, it gave me quite a bit of time to think about as I'm tracing around the map. Then I splashed on some blue watercolor paints. I didn't really know what I wanted to create. I just wanted to enjoy the moment. It's quite therapeutic with the little pen and wash technique, and I wanted to just play with some color. The blue's looking rather beautiful. Then I pulled out some copper to add some brown toned pigment to the landmass, and some green, of course. We've got to have some green. So I played around with the watercolors. I even put a little bit of metallic copper into it, and then I pulled out my fabulous eye zinc spray, gave it a little spritzer of bronze. I wanted to create some texture. I didn't want a perfect painting. I'm not really good with the realism. I'm more of an abstract expressionist, so I just wanted to splash the watercolors around. Now, I did say this wasn't watercolor paper, so it could buckle in the playing of my paints, but it doesn't matter. It's just the first textured paper that I'm creating today for this fabulous collage. I think it dried up pretty good considering it's on printing paper and not watercolor paper. I like the washy mix of the colors, and I like the texture that spraying it with a little bit of water, a little bit of eye zinc bronze, kind of created a bit of a mottly texture on it. Love it. Now you can use this technique in so many ways. Just make sure you're using a waterproof pen. So I used this Sharpie pen, and it didn't bleed when I splashed on the water. So that is always helpful. Then of course I pulled out my favorite Lunar paste. How could I not? And spread it across this fabulous stencil. I'm putting it on some craft paper, silver Lunar paste. Look how stunning it is. It's just beautiful. Of course, I couldn't do it once. Yes, I did it on 2 different pieces of craft paper because it just looks so great. I'm loving it on this piece of paper, this textured craft paper, and the silver shines just beautiful. You know what I love about this stencil? Well, because I live in the country of New Zealand, which is this little slither of land mass right there, it's usually on this side of the map. Like if I look at this map here, this land mass is always on the right and that land mass is on the left. But on this stencil here, it's the other way around, which means New Zealand's right in the middle. I'm in the middle of the universe. Did you know that the country of New Zealand is the country that is most left off world maps? Because we're at the bottom here, the bottom of the planet, it looks like on a map like this. We often get left off, but this map here with this stencil, New Zealand's right in the middle. It's just so fun to me. Fun trivial fact about the maps. So anyway, this turned out beautiful. I love it. And this one turned out great as well. I think it's a little too much pattern behind it, but you have to try these things. You have to try your ideas, try some different papers, try some different textures, because you don't know until you try. So then, of course, I had to pull out the gel plate. It'd be wrong not to. We can't go past a lesson without jelly printing. So I've put the stencil on the gel plate with the beautiful Prussian blue, waited for that to dry, and then splashed on some cobalt teal, gorgeous colour. Sprayed it with water. I think it was a little bit too much water, not to worry. Then I put on some cerulean blue, sprayed it again. I really wanted that textural, watery spray, especially in the ocean. So then I pulled the print with my favourite iridescent bronze fine. And look how fantastic it came out. I'm loving this print. I love the watery texture that it creates from spraying it. Remember, you do have to wait for each of these layers to dry. And then we've got the glorious bronze. Oh, yes, it's one of my favourite colours. I'd love to buy it in a bucket. So, oh, there I am, little old New Zealand. You can hardly see me. I think this print turned out beautiful. Loving the colours, loving the texture. So I've got all of these prints now. I also have some of this craft paper with some fabulous map type themes on them. Oh, there I am. I'm there. I'm on that one. So it's a little hit and miss. But I've got these as well, and they're all in the beautiful blues and turquoise. A little bit of ochre brown colour on that one. This one's pretty nice. So what am I going to do? I better pull out the art journal and decide which of these I'm going to start with. I might actually rip them up and put a couple of the pieces of the different land masses together. Why not, right? We can do anything. Right, well, I really like the blue and the bronze today. I'm thinking those colours is where I'm heading. So I have to have some of this print. I really like this one as well on the craft paper. That's fun, but clearly I'm not going to fit everything on my page. I do really like my pen and ink wash map of the world. It came out better than I expected. So I don't know, but if I can fit it all on. So maybe not, but I do like a little bit of this craft paper. So perhaps I might tear some of the different land masses and put some of one of these on and some of the other. What about that? That's not a bad idea. I think it's going to just have to be a matter of trying and deciding as I go along. I do tend to create my collages in a spontaneous kind of intuitive approach. I like to create them as I'm moving along and playing with the papers. So I don't think the world has to go any one way. It is a globe. We are all the way around. So I think I can put these land masses wherever I want. And I kind of like New Zealand being in the middle instead of at the bottom of the planet that everybody forgets about. I like this side too, so I'm almost tempted to even put this one on this side because the colours are just beautiful. The print turned out absolutely fabulous. And of course, I also have my scrap bag, and I do want to put some of these beautiful Kozo papers, these fabulous textures on there. I've got some of them in the beautiful blue color, handmade, glorious pieces that I'm pretty sure I'm going to have on my collage today. So that's where I'm headed. That's what I'm going to do, and I really won't know until I start putting the pieces together as to whether or not I really want them. So I'll have a little play, I'll glue some things down, and then we'll see where we're at. Well, that is a great start. I'm loving my pages. I love the colors, and I repeated some of the shapes of the land masses. I know that they're not in the right places, but I'm creating an abstract design based on the theme of the world map. So it doesn't have to be completely realistic. Let it go. Allow yourself to freely create without having to make the picture perfect. The colors are fabulous, and the combination of the craft paper and my printed stencils here with the map have worked out really well. I'm definitely adding some of the fabulous Kozo paper on here. I'm thinking, like, how far do I want to go? I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm going to just tear it down this way and put some on here. I'm thinking like that, and then maybe a piece up here. That could be nice. Yes, I'm liking that. Oh, maybe it should go a bit further. Okay, I need a bigger piece. Maybe a bigger piece to go across like that. Maybe not that big. It's just a matter of tearing and ripping and deciding what shape you really want. And then once you glue it on and you've made that decision, you can make the next decision. That's what it's all about with intuitive collage. You put down a piece, you think about it, and then you put another piece down in reaction to that first piece. And that's how it slowly develops. So I'm thinking I want to add some of this beautiful layered Kozo paper over the top. I'm not sure how much I want to add until I start putting it down. And then that will help me to make the decision of what I want to use for the next piece. Just like that. Perhaps, do I want it to go over there? Not sure. And what about this side? Do I want to add maybe just a little piece? This beautiful Kozo paper. It dissolves really well when you glue it down. So you'll just see the beautiful fibers of the handmade paper. You can still then also see the colors and the textures that's underneath it. So let's put a piece here like that, and you'll see all of those fabulous blue, soft blue fibers on that side. Yes, and yes, that's all I can say. We'll put this beautiful piece here and then decide if I want to add any more of it. I'm definitely putting a piece up here. And just like that, we have the next layer on the page. Beautiful, fibrous, handmade Kozo paper, looking rather glorious. So what else do we need? Do we need anything else? Maybe, because I'm a little bit excited about all this beautiful texture. Maybe I might just add a little piece up here in this corner. Now I do have some fabulous travel stickers. These ones I actually got from Temu, really cheap in a pack. If you want to have a look on that website, just type in travel stickers and you'll get so many, you won't know what to do with yourself. So I bought a pack of these. Oh, they're so much fun and they're so easy to put on, and they were really cheap. So I think I'm going to add a couple just to make my pages more fun. Which ones do I want? Well, I like the Explore. I like this one there. That's an option. But then I like this one as well. So, oh man, now I'm going to have to decide. Maybe I could put that on this side. We're exploring both sides. What about an aeroplane? I like the aeroplane idea. Oh yes, I do like that idea. That could go up there. I do like the compass idea as well, but I don't want to put too much on because I don't want to distract from what I've already got on the page because I'm really liking it. So I'm thinking maybe not that. And I did like this one over there. So I'm going to put those on. Then I'm going to let it dry and I'm just going to think about if I want to add anything else to it. I'm pretty happy with it. I think it's really beautiful. It's got all the different parts of the world. I like that it's abstract. That makes me happy. Do I want some more of this down here? You know, I possibly could. We could add a little bit of this continent down the bottom just to continue that colour. Oh, I got ripped off. Bye-bye, New Zealand. You're off the map again. So I'm liking the colour of this. I think I might finish this side by putting that down there. Just like that. A look at how beautiful the pages have dried up. I'm so excited. I'm really happy with my round the world adventure. Where are we going? Round the world in 80 days. Wouldn't that be amazing? We could hop all over the different continents. I think it's looking beautiful. I absolutely love the Kozo paper. See how well it dries up and you see all of that beautiful fibrous textures. My little stickers are pretty fun. They add just a bit of pop of colour and a different texture. And I'm absolutely loving this stencil with the different continents on it. The colours are good. I'm really happy. It's looking absolutely fabulous. And I had so much fun creating it. I can't wait to see what you're going to do with your absolutely fabulous world maps. Right, so where are we off to next? So what do you think? Have you signed up yet? I absolutely love the Skillshare platform because it's so affordable. I've got 23 classes on the platform, and don't forget to sign up for my newsletter so you go into the draw for a free annual membership. Now, the 100 Days of Collage is also available on my beautiful Patreon platform, and the lessons are uploaded weekly on there, so you can find this class on Patreon as well. It really is a fabulous journey and a wonderful way to develop your creativity. We're learning great techniques and having a lot of fun along the way. So you'll find more information in the description under the video. You can also find out on my website, froilart.com. Come and join me. I'd love to have you along for the adventure. It really is life-changing.